जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरदारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी यशोदानन्दन ब्रज जन रञ्जन यशोदानन्दन ब्रज जन रञ्जन सीता के राम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा के गिरिधर नागर सूर्य के घनश्याम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा के गिरिधर नागर सूर्य के घनश्याम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम महलों का सुख छोड़ सिया ने राम का साथ निभाया लक्ष्मी ने धर रूप सिया का जग का पाप मिटाया महलों का सुख छोड़ सिया ने राम का साथ निभाया लक्ष्मी ने धर रूप सिया का जग का पाप मिटाया बना दिया था इस धरती को राम भक्ति का धाम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा के गिरिधर नागर सूर्य के घनश्याम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम राधा ने श्री श्याम सुदर संग ऐसा रास रचाया तीन लोक में श्याम राधा का रूप समाया राधा ने श्री श्याम सुंदर संग ऐसा रास रचाया तीन लोक में श्याम राधा का रूप समाया कोटि कोटि भक्तों के मुख पर राधे श्याम का नाम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा के गिरिधर नागर सूर्य के घनश्याम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा ने महलों की झूठी महिमा को टुकराया तोड़ जगत के बंधन अपने गिरिधर को अपनाया मीरा ने महलों की झूठी महिमा को टुकराया तोड़ जगत के बंधन अपने गिरिधर को अपनाया प्रेम दीवानी मीरा को करते हैं भक्त प्रणाम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा के गिरिधर नागर सूर्य के घनश्याम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम मीरा के गिरिधर नागर सूर्य के घनश्याम सीता के राम राधा के श्याम
बोले श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय। ओम श्री गुरुदेवेभ्यो नमः। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं। श्री गुरुचरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार। बरनो रघुवर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके। सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहो मोहि। हरहु कलेश विकार। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हर जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर। जय कपीश तिहु लोक उजागर। राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमद निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित। ओ हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा भिराजे। कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया। राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। हरि सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा। विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे। रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। बोलाय सजीवन लखन जियाए। श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बधाई, तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे,
श्रीपति कंठ लगावे।
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा, नारद सारद सहित अहिषा। यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा, राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, प्रभु मुद्रिका मिलि मुख माही। जल्दी लांगी गए अचरज नाही, दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते। सुगम अनुग्रह हरे राम के दारे तुम रखवारे। होत ना क्या बिन पैसारे, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हरि सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपै, तीनों लोक हाकते कापै। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे।
हरि नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर
हनुमत वीर।
ओ संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान।
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन
फल पावे।
हर चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन
राम दुलारे।
ओ अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। हरे राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए, और देवता चित्त न डरहि। हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि, संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा। ओ बोलो जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख। हर जो यह पर हनुमान चालीसा, हो सिद्धि साधी गौरी। हर तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय। हर तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महरेरा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। My pranam to all of you, and on behalf of Bhavani Shankar Mandir, We welcome you to the 5th session of Srimad Bhagvat Mahapuran. Bole Grantaraj Srimad Bhagvat Mahapuran ki Jai. Srimad Bhagvat Mahapuran, it was given to us by Bhagavan. It was given to us by Bhagwan Narayan himself. इसलिए भागवत कहते हैं. भगवान से आया इसलिए भागवत. Bhagvat Mahapuran is not a book. It is a form of Bhagwan Narayana himself, form of Bhagwan Sri Krishna himself. Therefore, the words of the Bhagavatam are very powerful. The presence of the Bhagavatam is very powerful. Those who arti the Bhagavatam, put a flower in the Bhagavatam, they are literally worshipping Sri Krishna Bhagavan in a form of a book. And on this 5th session, we take time to discuss a little bit about Bal Charitra, of course, the child form of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and how much as a child he brings, so much love to our life. Today we have 4 Bedi in our temple, and these are families and servants of our temple who are, we call them sponsors, but they are more so volunteers and lovers of what we do. Auntie Shirley is here, of course. Auntie Shirley is a senior of our temple. She's one of the sponsors for this evening, and always finds this place her home to pray, to become one with God, and to find peace and bliss here. She's today here with her grandson. He's wearing a mask, so I don't know if it's Dylan or which one it is. Dylan? Okay, Dylan is here with her today. So we want to say Bhagwan Shri Krishna's blessings to Auntie Shirley and Dylan for being here, and for always taking a time to be with us in Bhagvat Katha. Also, Auntie Lake and Uncle Lach are here. They are one sponsor this evening, sitting for puja. They are volunteers here. They are known to work very hard for our temple. And may Bhagwan Shri Krishna bless them in abundance for always being part of our projects and what we do here at our temple. I always take pride to praise our volunteers because without volunteers, my friends, it would be very difficult to run a temple. I do not believe in paying to get things done. I believe in letting people give their heart and soul to what they believe in this beautiful cause. This evening we have our cleaning group as well. I call them the cleaning group, but they are cleaning their way to the heavens. This team of people, very dedicated. You can call them any time in the night. No matter how late it is, sometimes you'll get a few of them to come out and to do work. And they have a schedule at the temple, at least when things were normal here. They're here every Wednesday and other days as well, cleaning. And just make sure the Lord's home is always clean. One of the things we pride ourselves with, friends, is that when people come here, well, now we're in repairs and so it's a bit different. But when people would come here, they would always admire the cleanliness of our temple. And that is because of a number of people, but mainly because of this group who always came here. They mop, they clean, and they make things happen. We have Anita ji, who literally coordinates all of them here and make sure that, we have people representing us here for cleaning. Pitaji Jagat, Auntie Tina, we have Kamla, we have Angela. Angela, happy belated birthday. We wish you happy birthday. God bless you always. We have Bhaiji Kant. We have, it's hard to, Vidya is here. I said Kamla. Who else is there? Who? Usha. Usha is here as well. Sitaram to all of you. And thank you so much for all that you do for our beautiful temple, your home. And may Bhagwan always pave the path for your life to be clean and always pure. And to everyone who has always done work for our temple as a volunteer, Bhagwan's blessings to all of you at all times. We love our volunteers. We welcome them here. And we are grateful for everything that you have done for us and continue to do. Volunteers are very powerful people. When you're a volunteer, my friends, you do something and there is no looking back for anything else. So we see some guests coming in right now. Please find seats anywhere and have a seat. I'm so happy that people are actually coming to the Bhagavatam in the temple, and so many of you as well online. God blessings. Now, let us go to Vrindavan, let us go to Gokul, let us go to Dwarka, let us go to Mathura, and let us bring Shri Krishna Bhagavan in our heart. Bole Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai, Banke Bihari Lal ki jai. Vamshi Vibhushit Karan Navanir Dabhat Pitambaradarana Bimba Phaladharostat Purnendu Sundara Mukha Ravindra Netrat Krishnat param kimapi tattvamaham na jane. Krishna tvadiya pada pankaja panjarante adhyaiva me vishatu manasa rajhamsa प्राण प्रयाण समये कववत् पितैः कंठारोढ़ण विद्यो स्मरणं कुतस्ते गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति अग्रे कुरूणां यत् पाण्डवानां दुःशासनेन हृतवस्त्रकेश कृष्ण तदा क्रोधनन्यनाथ गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुकैत भारे भक्तानुकांपिं भगवन् मुरारे कायस्य मां केशवलोकनाथ गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति विक्रेतु कामाखिल गोपकन्या मुरारी पादार्पित चेतवद्य दध्योदकं मोहवसादवोचत् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति जध्योदको जवनीत पिंदा गृहे यशोदा विचखेत्सयानि उवाच सत्यं वहहे मुरारी गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति जिह्वे वसाग्रे मधुर प्रियत्वं सत्यं हितं त्वं परमं वदामि अवर्णयेत मधुराक्षराणि गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति सुखावसाने त्विदमे वसारम् दुःखावसाने त्विदमेव गेयं देहावसाने द्विदमेयजप्यं गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द गोविन्द हरे मुरारी गोविन्द गोविन्द रतंगपाणि गोविन्द गोविन्द मुकुन्द कृष्ण गोविन्द गोविन्द नमो नमस्ते वक्तुं समर्थापि नवस्ति कश्चित् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यं जिह्वे विवस्वामृतमेतमेव गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। बोले श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, बालकृष्ण लाल की जय। Last night we entered Dasham Skanda, or the 10th book of Srimad Bhagvat Mahapurana. And as I told you, this is one book that is read in a certain way. It is one book that is read in a certain way. You have to start with the first and go on to the chapters, because the Leela of Sri Krishna is very unique, my friends. What we saw last night, we saw जन्म लियो कृष्ण कन्हैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। जन्म लियो कृष्ण कन्हैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। बाजे बधैया बाजे बधैया बाजे बधैया बाजे बधैया। प्रगट है कुंवर कन्हैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। प्रगट है कुंवर कन्हैया गोकुल में बाजे। मात यशोदा बलि बलि जावे, मात यशोदा बलि बलि जावे। अरे जुग जुग लेत बलैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। जुग जुग लेत बलैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। जन्म लियो कृष्ण कन्हैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। जन्म लियो कृष्ण कन्हैया गोकुल में बाजे बधैया। We saw last night that Bhagwan Shri Krishna came, Janam liyo Krishna Kanhaiya Gokul mein baje badaiya. Bhagwan Shri Krishna did not take birth, my friends. How can the unborn take birth? How can the deathless die? Shri Krishna Bhagwan, of course, did not take birth from the womb of Devaki Mata. Pragat, we use the word Pragat. In the Ramcharitmanas, we say, Bhay Pragat Kripala Deen Dayala Kaushalya Hitkari. Bhay Pragat Kripala. Pragat means the appearance of the Lord. Bhagwan Ram did not born from the womb of Mata Kaushalya. Pragat, the Lord appeared. Because, my friends, the unborn cannot take birth. Shri Krishna Bhagavan Pragat hai Kuvar Kandhaiya. He did not born. He took birth, my friends. He came, he appeared rather in this world. The shloka from the Bhagavatam. Nisare mare pamare swam Twamadbhutam balakam ambujekshanam चतुर्भुजं शंख गदापायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्षं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीतांबरं सांद्रयपतो सौभगम्. Bhagvat Mahapuran describes the appearance of Sri Krishna. It describes the appearance of Sri Krishna. Tvam adbhutam balakam ambujekshanam. Vyasji Maharaj wrote here, Tvam adbhut balak. This word adbhut, it's a Sanskrit word which means one without a fault. And Vyasji describes Sri Krishna, Tvam adbhutam balakam. He appeared as a faultless child. No? This word adbhut was used in Ramayana as well. Bhaya pragati kripala deena dayala kaushalya hitakari harashit mahatari muni manahari adbhut roop vichari. Our authors, my friends, they were not unlettered people. They were not uneducated. They didn't go to university. But for Tulsidas ji to use adbhut and Vyas ji to use the same word adbhut in Bhagvat Mahapuran, that is not a coincidence. It shows you that these scholars, without a title, these scholars, they were connected to the divine. Adbhut Rupa Vichari. Sri Krishna Bhagwan appeared as the faultless child. How did he appear? Tvam adbhutam balakam ambujekshanam. Which baby takes birth like this? Chaturbhujam shankha gada yudha yudham. Shankha, Chaturbhujam. He had 4 hands. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. He had the shell, the chakra, the gada, the mace, and the padma, the flower in his hands when he was born, or so-called born. Which baby is born like this? This is not the birth of a baby. Shrivatsalaksham galashobhikaustuvam pitambaram sandra payodhisaubhagam. He had a pitambar, Shri Krishna, the yellow cloth around his chest, around his waist, bedecked with jewels, and he was Narayana. When Vasudeva and Devaki saw this baby in their life, my friends, they realized, why did Sri Krishna Bhagavan choose Vasudeva and Devaki to come in their life as their son? Why did this happen? Why didn't Sri Krishna Bhagavan become the son of Kansa? Our children, my friends, they were not born to us as accidents. You have to understand this. Our children were not given to us as accidents. A woman didn't get pregnant and a child came into this world because that is what happens biologically. No. Bhagwan Shri Krishna appeared in front of Vasudeva and Devaki and says, Tvameva purva sargabhum prishni swayubhame satim tadayam sutapa nama prajapati sankalpamaha. Bhagwan Shri Krishna appeared even before Kans came and says, in a previous life, both of you, Vasudeva and Devaki, hey Vasudeva, you were known in your previous life, you were a Prajapati, your name was Sutapa. Your name was Sutapa. And your wife here, her name was Prishni. When we chant the mantras, we say, Prishni Matara. Your name was Prishni. And both of you did enormous amount of penance in your life. And when I appeared before you, you said, hey Bhagwan, please give me a son like you. Bhagwan Shri Krishna is telling them the story why he now becomes the son. He says, you asked for a son like me, but may I remind you, there is no other like me, there is only me. There is no other like me. There is no other like Bhagwan. Today we are calling all sort of people who can do magic and so Bhagwan, this Bhagwan, that Bhagwan. Bhagwan Shri Krishna says, there is no other like me, so I have to come as your child, not like your child. My friends, our children were born, they were gifted to us by the divine for a purpose. Either to elevate our life or to torment our life. Yeah, they've come for a purpose. And they are gifts from the divine. We were made for each other. No, our children were made to teach us a lesson in life of what life is. Our children were not just born, my friends. We did something to deserve them, good or bad, we did something to deserve them.
Bhagavan Shri Krishna give them, of course, the Leela behind the whole thing. Then we know the story of Yogamaya when Mata Durga, she planned out this whole process. Shri Krishna Bhagavan becomes a baby. Kans came in and says, oh, the child is born. Well, guess what? You know the story, right? When the seventh child was born, what happened? Devaki says they had a miscarriage. And that miscarriage baby was, it was no miscarriage, my friends. That was Balaram. And then the eighth child was born, my friends, and what happened? That is Bhagwan Narayana. Kans came, of course, and tried to grab the baby, but that baby had already gone to Gokul. It was a girl baby now, right? Vasudeva had already brought back the girl baby from Nanda Baba and switched the baby. And when he grabbed the child, Devaki Mata says, please spare my child. She's a daughter. She's a child. She's a girl, rather. And the voice came from the heaven, says, the boy will kill you. Kans says, I'm not taking any chance. And so he held the girl baby and was going to smash her against the wall. And what happened? Yogamaya, the child, slipped out of his hands and became this big form. Ashtadash Bhujurup. The same form, Ashtadash Bhujur, 18 arms, Mata Durga, Yogamaya, manifested herself. And the Tolkans laughed loudly to Kans. Kimmaya hataya manda jagata khalu tvandrikah yatra kvava purva shatrun mam himsi krishnana navritaha. Mata laughed at the enemy and says, Kans, your baby boy who's going to kill you, he's still going to kill you, but he's not here today. He got to Gokul. Your death didn't postpone. It didn't get postponed. The man who's going to execute you, he's just gone for a little time out in Gokul. Death never postpones, my friends. When somebody said sometimes, that I missed my death, I nearly dead, or my death flashed in front of my eyes. No. That's not so. Death has never postponed. Yamraj, he doesn't have time. When he comes, he has no time to waste, man. He comes and does his business and go, right? He doesn't turn back. Yogamaya laughed at him. What happened? Now, there was tremendous excitement, my friends, in Gokul. You have to know the geography here. So this story happened in Mathura. When we took our people to Mathura, you can see the cell. My friend, it's a very... The first time I went to Mathura, when we went there, it was busy. You got to go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this all the time. And you barely go in, and you go through the walls. You see the walls where they chained up Vasudeva and Devaki. Oh, as you touch the walls, you feel. And then you go into the cell. Now they have a makeshift cell. It's a cell, the cell where the Lord was, where the Lord was. And when you stand up in there, what happened? It was 6 p.m. sharp when we went there the first time. And when 6 p.m. start, everybody got to stop, move, and stand up where they are because they're doing Aarti, Shayan Aarti, evening Aarti. And oh, guess where I was when they asked you to stop? In the cell where Bhagwan Shri Krishna was pragat hue. And they did Aarti, and I burst in bliss. I had to sit down because I couldn't take it anymore. I just burst in bliss because there is where Krishna Bhagavan, where Vasudeva and Devaki was chained. And on the walls where the 7 brothers were smashed. Oh, you're there. Right. And the Aarti started, and Panditji allowed us to stand up there, and I enjoyed it. Half an hour. Everybody gets to spend half a minute. We spent half an hour. Beautiful. And then that wasn't enough. I complete the circle and I come back again. We did that the last time when we took the groups there as well. We took them in there. They saw the energy. They felt the energy. Mathura, or Krishna Janam Bhumi, is a place. I told you this all the time. Our Muslim brothers and sisters, they are mandated to go to Hajj at least once in their life. Our Hindu brothers and sisters, it is mandatory for us to take Ganga Snanam at least once in our life. To go to Janam Bhumi. Now we have Ramji Bhagwan. His real estate issues are sorted out, so he has a home in 3.5 years approximately. We must go to Janam Bhumi Krishna, Janam Bhumi Ayodhya. We must go to these places, to Kashi, where this capital city is of Shiv Bhagwan. Hindus, we have to touch these places because It adds, it's like you're throwing seeds in the soul and they're just growing. They're just growing. And you'll be surprised to see how it materializes in different forms in your life. No? So, Mathura, that is Mathura. Now you go to Gokul, about a half an hour drive from Mathura. There's Gokul across the Yamuna River. It was morning now. It was morning now, my friends, and Nanda Yashoda, they woke up. And Nanda Baba ran out and he tell everybody, Badhai ho, beta aa gaya hai. Congratulations, everybody, we have a son. Everybody come. And they come to the doors of Nanda Baba now to see the baby. You know, when a baby is born, it brings the whole village together. Everybody want to come see the baby black or the baby white, the baby big or the baby small, whatever the baby is. You know those, I grew up among the old people, I know all them little things. So they'll come back and say, yeah, baby nice and shine, baby big, baby white, or they have names for the baby. Everybody showed up at Nanda Baba door. Hare Nand Yashoda ke dwar badhai baaj rahi. Hare Nand Yashoda ke dwar badhai baaj rahe. Baaj rahe, baaj rahe, baaj rahe, baaj rahe. हरि नंद यशोदा के द्वार बधाई बाज रहे. हरि नंद यशोदा के द्वार बधाई. गोपी नाचे ग्वाल भी नाचे, गोपी नाचे ग्वाल भी नाचे. हरे गोपी नाचे ग्वाल भी नाचे, गोपी नाचे ग्वाल. अरे लाई है भर भर तार बजाई बाज रहे. लाई है भर भर तार बजाई बाज रहे. हरि नंद यशोदा के लाल बधाई. हरि नंद यशोदा के लाल बधाई बाज रहे. बधाई बधाई बधाई. These are the old songs the Sohars they would sing. And so on. Badhai ho, badhai ho. Everybody says, congratulations, congratulations, son has come. Gopi aayi, gwal bhi aayi. The gopis came, the cows came, everybody came, and they're mowing and they're singing for the arrival of Krishna, my friends. They're singing for the arrival of Krishna. What happened? Everybody says, we want to see the baby. We want to put him in the hammock and to rock them. Are Kandhaiya, ho Kandhaiya. हो कन्हैया झूले पल नानक होले छूता दीजो. हरे कन्हैया झूले पल नानक होले छूता दीजो. निक होले छूता दीजो, निक होले छूता दीजो. इन होले छूता दीजो, निक होले छूता दीजो. हरे लाला, हरे लाला, हरे लाला झूले पल नानक होले छोटा दीजो. ओ कन्हैया झूले पल नानक होले छोटा दीजो. Kanhaiya झूले palna. Everybody wants to do the palna. They want to rock the baby. Krishna Janam night. Unfortunately, this year we will not have every. That's a blessing, when you come Krishna Janam night and you rock the baby. It's such a nice thing, but we have to avoid contact, and so I hope you will understand. And Jhule Palna, everybody want to rock baby Krishna. And everybody want to see him and so on. And they had so much fun, my friends. And when that happened, what happened now? The Swami, the yogi has to come to bless the baby. The yogi has to come to bless the baby. I've talked about this all the time. When a child is born, there is so many things that happen that has to happen. You have to have the name of the child. You have to have the name of the child, my friends, and that is given usually 21 days after the name is given according to our teachings. Why 21 days after? Because 21 days is, after 21 days, the impurity of the child goes away. Usually. But parents today they want a child, and they want a name rather, so we give a name. But what happens, my friends? It is now the day after Bhagwan Bholenath came. Bhagwan Bholenath came now, and he wants to see the baby. He wants to see the baby. Now, what is going to happen? You know how Bholenath dresses. How he dresses? He dresses with snakes. He dresses with bhasma on his body. He dresses with skulls. And Bholenath Bhagwan wants to see Narayana. You cannot separate Shivji and Narayana. Please don't ever try to do that, my friends. Shivji and Narayana can never be separated because Aur awek guputamat Ramayan sabhi kahau kadjor Shankar bhajan binanar bhakti na pavahi mor. Shankar bhajan binanam bhakti na pavahi mor. Bhagwan Ram says, without devotion to Shivji, you cannot even dream of me. You cannot dream of me. So, Bholenath Bhagwan disguises himself as a jogi. Har Gokul ki pavan galiyon mein नाचे योगी मतवाला गोकुल की पावन गलियों में नाचे जोगी मतवाला अलख निरंजन खरा पुकारे देखूंगा मेरा नंद लाला अलख निरंजन खरा पुकारे देखूंगा मैं नंद लाला ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरि 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 ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम
नमः शिवाय।
अंग बभूत रमाये जोगी बाघंबर कति में सोहे अंग बभूत रमाये जोगी बाघंबर गति में सोहे जटा जूत पे गंग बिराजे भक्त जनों के मन मोहे जटा जूत पे गंग बिराजे भक्त जनों के मन मोहे मस्तक पे श्री चंद्र बिराजे घर में सरपन की माला मस्तक में श्री चंद्र बिराजे गल में सरपन की माला ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय अंग बभूत रमाये जोगी Bhagwan Shivji shows up at the door of Nanda Yashoda. Of course, he covered up his snakes and he covered up his skulls and everything. And he tried to disguise himself. Bhagwan Shivji is disguising. बाघंबर कति में सो हैं जटा जूट में गंग बिरागे भक्त जनों के मन मोहे. He commits the jata and things like that all. And he knocked at the doors of Mata Yashoda. राजद्वार पे खड़ा हुआ है बोलत है मधुरी बाणी. Bhole Baba, in the sweetest voice, he called upon Yashoda Maiya, Yashoda Maiya, Yashoda Maiya, please bring Lala for me to bless him. This jogi has come. This yogi wants to bless this child. Apne lal ko dikha de Maiya. Let me see your child, Krishna. Yogi ne man mein thani. This yogi's mind will be, the thirst of seeing him will be quenched and our mind will be at ease. Yashoda Maya came out and saw this man and he looks like a real guy who lives in the crematorium. And Yashoda Maya says, my newborn baby, and give you. And you can see the snakes are poking out and thing like, and they all running back. Mat Yashoda dwar pe aaye, apne lal ko god liye. So the attendants came out, but Mata Yashoda herself come out now and hold the baby. Ati vibhor ho Shiva yogi ne bal roop ko darsh diye. When she saw this vibhor roop, Chalati sumrat Krishna naam ko, Kailashi Kashivala. They refused his entry into the home, and they refused showing Bholenath Bhagwan the baby. Bholenath, my friends, he is innocent, he is naive, he is powerful, and he loves all. He loves Narayana, and he wants to go. When Bhagwan Ram took birth as well, my friends, Bhagwan Bholenath showed up at the doors of Yashoda Maya, of Kaushilya Maya in Ayodhya, and he gave the darshan, of course. And he gave the blessings to Bhagwan Ram. Now they stopped his entry. Bholenath Bhagwan get angry, and he went under a tree, and he took out his mala. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. He went under a tree and Hare Krishna, he's chanting Hare Krishna. This time the baby was not named Krishna as yet. He was not named Krishna as yet. Lekin ye Bholenath hai bhai, sabhi ko jante hai. He knows everything. So the baby went back in the home. The baby put on a crying. The baby was crying. You know, sometimes baby cry. You don't know what to do. You know, the colic baby, or what kind of baby you call? Cry. You don't know what to do. Feed them. Tummy is full. Pampers are dry. You don't know. You gotta burn out that phase, right? You gotta let it go. So the baby start to cry. Cry. Back home, when babies start to cry and things like that, we take some garlic skin, onion skin, and so put on a little pepper. And we outside the baby and we throw it in the fire, suddenly burn. Y'all remember that? I remember the story. I don't know, but Sarah do it in Trinidad. I do that too. Garlic skin, onion skin, pepper. You got a dry pepper. People use dry pepper special for that. Dry pepper burns. And they take it to go around the baby like this, nice, and they throw it in the fire for burn. Right? Because garlic and onion, have negative. You know why we don't cook with garlic and onion, right? Because it have negative energies. When you eat it, it's tamasic food, really. We are not supposed to offer bhojan to Bhagwan if it has garlic and onion inside. We're not supposed to offer it. And so that's why in this temple here, you never find anybody will ever cook with garlic and onion, because we don't. It's tamasic food. It drives a certain amount of energy that is not good for you. When you eat it, it enhances certain energies that are unwanted. So I am begging my wife every day that one day I'll become a Swami, And but you see, when you stop eating garlic and onion, you're as calm can be. You're calm as calm can be. It is very, very powerful. And there is a story in our Puranas that tell us we talk about the science behind it. It drives the energy, but garlic and onion, they are considered Rahu and Ketu as well. The garlic has the blood of Ketu in it. So it's another day for discussion. I don't want to get into the gist of that right now, but that's essentially what it is. And its presence as well, it attracts negative energy. That is garlic and onion. That's why we use it for auche. If you put garlic and onion, it just attracts energy. So if you put it in your body, guess what it does? Guess what it does? It pulls all the negative energy in your body, right? In your body. Unfortunately, the West, garlic and onion is a very big deal when you're cooking, right? They crack the garlic, throw them inside there, and so on. This is not a criticism. It's just for you to know, right? Or you put that stuff in your body, it just draws negative energy and stores it here. And that's why a lot of people, like certain people who live a certain spiritual life, they don't eat garlic and onion. And you find them very calm. And some not calm, but for other reasons. But that's essentially what it is. So you take the garlic and onion, you outside the baby. There's a science behind it. You must know what it is. It draws away the negative energies of the baby. And you throw it and it burns. In the tantric process, there are so many things that we do. I cannot say these things publicly. It requires a little control to get things done. But, there are things, so many things we do to make ourselves comfortable in life, right? That's one of them. Well, goes back to the Bhagwan Shri Krishna time. The baby start to cry. Nobody can answer why is he crying like that. And one of the gopis came and tell Mata Yashoda, hey Yashoda Maya, unless this baby sees this yogi outside there, he will never stop crying. Never stop crying, right? One of the first things we do with a child when they're born is to, certain things. We have the 6-day ceremony, 9-day ceremony, whatever it is. We have those kind of things that we do to pacify the child. The child has been in a little home for 9 months. The child has come and see this big world now. The child is excited. All this excitement kicking. This little man here, you got to see him in action, man. He's our little Balakrishna here. He's in front. He was so cute last night. And there's kicking there. Want to discover. They want to discover very quickly. And in the process of doing so, they want to, do so many things. The baby starts to cry. They all go to Bhagwan Shivji now. He's meditating. Om Namo Om Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. They said, Yogi ji, please come bless Balakrishna. Bhagwan Shivji opened his eyes. Bhagwan Shivji said, Abhi to busy hai, time nahi hai. I am very busy right now, come back later. He's giving attitude. So they said, no, Yogi, you have to come bless Krishna Bhagwan now. And Yogi says, okay, if you're begging me, I'll come. So he went and he blessed Bhagwan Madhav. It is said, my friends, when Akhanandaji Maharaj wrote about this beautiful episode, it says that when this happened, when Shivji Bhagwan saw Bhagwan Balakrishna, when Shivji Bhagwan saw Balakrishna, the tears that flowed from his eyes were more powerful than the Ganga that was coming out of his jata. Imagine. The tears that came out from his eyes were more powerful than the Ganga came out of his jata. And he blessed Balakrishna, and then he went away back. Shri Krishna Bhagwan, there was a naming ceremony that happened. He was named in a cow pen, by the way. That is how they did it long ago. They went into a cow pen. Garga Muni came. I will read all of this on Janmashtami night. I'm not going to go to Ban Leela too much tonight because you have to keep something for Krishna Janam. So what happened? They went into a cow pen. Garga Muni came. There was a family priest, and they gave the name Krishna. They gave the name Krishna. After Shivji Bhagwan referred to him as Krishna, by the way. And, lots of things start. The cow pen back home was a very pure place. The cow pen is a very pure place. In India, I have seen this where in Vrindavan, those who are learning Bhagvat, this beautiful, they will go in the cow pen. One of the first lessons they'll do, they go in the cow pen and they'll recite Bhagvat shlokas. In Granth form, just the Sanskrit, they're written. And who are they reciting it to? The cows. The cows, because that's Gaumata, that is favorite of Shri Krishna. It's a very pure place. They went there and we went to a beautiful cow pen in Chennai when I took the family back a few years ago. It was so beautiful. You don't even smell a thing. The cows are so nice, beautiful. You want to just hug them. And there's one pregnant cow and we feed her bananas, right? See what? Yeah, oh yeah, I had a mala. When you go in the temple and they see you, I don't know what they do, but they chose me in the temple, Kapaleshwar temple, and they give me this big mala from Shivji. And I'm walking around with the mala and whatever. When I went to the cow pen, the cow eat out my mala. I bow like this to the cow, and the cow jabke the mala, eat out the whole mala. I said, Ram, Ram, Gau Mata, and you feed them and so on. Cows are so very pure. They're God. Cow is our Gau Mata. And anyways, that's a whole different thing. To see them treated so well. In Guyana, my friends, we used to go when we had cow, Barbies, we had dirt bottom house. And we have to go to the cow pen and bring cow dung, And you have to mix it and dab your bottom house. And after you dab it in the dry, you put on one little rice bag and you sleep. Oh, it is so cooling. There's no bed. There's no sleep country bed or sleep number bed that can give you that kind of rest when Mother Earth has embraced you. When Mother Earth. That is why today we can sleep on a sal bag, we can sleep on the floor, because we know what comfort is, right? The simplicity of comfort has taught us that when luxury stands in front of simplicity, it is nothing. When you have come from that kind of simplicity in life. Shri Krishna Bhagwan, my friends, there was lots of excitement. Of course, Kans heard about this now, that Krishna Bhagwan is in a Gokul. So what did he do? He administers, he summons rather, Putana. he summons Putana. Putana is an ogress. She is a demon. And she is specialized in killing little children. Imagine that. There's all kind of specialty these days. She's specialized, and he says, Putana, come. I want you to go to Gokul, and I want you to kill all the babies that you see there. Imagine that. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Who can kill the unborn? Who can kill the unborn, my friends? And that is why our faith in Sri Krishna has to be so much that even when death comes in front of us, we will smile at it with dignity and we will accept it. Because Bhagwan Sri Krishna, he's Paramatma himself. Putana now goes from, gotta get a geography right here, she goes from Mathura to Gokul. And how did she appear? She did not go as an ogress. She did not go as a demoness. She disguised herself. Sakhe charye kado pesya putanam nanda gokulam yoshitva mayatmanam pravishat kamacharinim tam keshabandhabhyam tishta bhaktam Mallikam Brahmanin Sakham Krishna Tyadhyamanah. She goes to Gokul, and Putana, she disguised herself as Lakshmi. She disguised herself as the most beautiful. My friends, if you think that the people you see in the movies are beautiful, no, that is makeup. That is makeup and light and film editing. You want to know who is the beautiful of all the most beautiful women in the world? Aishwarya Devi. Not Aishwarya Rai. Aishwarya Lakshmi. The most beautiful in the whole world, Mahalakshmi. And the richest of all. Put the gods of gods and the gods of gods and the king of kings together. They will not equal to her luxury and richness. That is the queen we have to have as our idols. When our young children today takes a picture of Barbie and wants to become Barbie, I says, wow, you have someone, my friends, to model your life after, Bhagavati Lakshmi, because her beauty, when described, I told you the story, when Bhagwan Vishnu was going to marry her, she says, Vishnu, how rich are you? And he couldn't match her wealth. So Bhagwan Vishnu went to Kuber and took a loan. This is a good story, you know. He went to Kuber and took a loan and says, Lakshmi, look, I have wealth now. Mahalakshmi says, I know that's not your wealth, but I'll marry you in any case. So when Kuber lent Bhagwan Vishnu the money, Kuber says, Bhagwan Vishnu, how are you going to pay me back? Because, you know, if you don't pay me back, that's a problem. Bhagwan Narayan says, don't worry. I will come in Kali Yuga as Tirupati Balaji. I'll become the richest man on earth, and the world will leave their homes and come and give me their money, and I'll use that to pay you back. You know which is the richest temple in the world today? Tirupati Balaji. Tirupati Balaji. The richest temple in the world, where people go and they just put their hand in the pocket and they give. And that place, my friends, if you want to see God, I mean see God in a physical form, that is a place to go. Tirupati Balaji. So he's still collecting money, Tirupati Balaji. He's still collecting money to pay back Mahalakshmi, because that is how wealthy she is. Putana disguises herself now as Mahalakshmi, and she's walking down. Sakhe charpakeda putya putanam nanda gokulam. Putana goes to Nanda Gokul. Yoshitam mayatmanam pravishtat kamacharinim. When everybody sees her walking, everybody says, wow, Lakshmi has come to meet Narayana. Lakshmi has come to meet Narayana, and they give her the way. Everybody thing up aside and so on, and they watch her walking down, and they admired her external beauty, because with these two eyes, that is all we see. With these two eyes, that is all we see in a woman. But with blessings, my friends, we see the soul of a person. She sees baby Krishna. She sees Bala Krishna. Balagrahastram vichanvatim vishuna Yadhachaya nanda griha sadangam balam pratichin nijoru tejasam dadarshalaptem grimivahinam bhasi. These are the powerful shlokas of the Bhagavatam in Sanskrit. You got to read these things, because I have so many friends who watch back these things who are pundits, and they'll be forced to call and say, you didn't read the shloka. But I'm so pleased that we're doing Bhagavad in the temple this year, because the words of Narayana are echoed in the temple and left here. This is the greatest Purana we can read in this Kali Yuga. She sees Balakrishna lying in the bed, and she goes and she approaches Yashoda Maya. Yashoda Maya, I want to breastfeed. That's how the ladies in those times extend love to the child. They want to breastfeed the child. In those times, the child, they say the child is raised by the village. It is not only watchful eyes or money. The women would breastfeed the child. And they looked at her eyes and they saw a little impurity, but she insisted, and they gave her Balakrishna. And you know what happened? Her entire body, she generated poison. She generated poison, and her breast was filled with it now, and she's going to take that poison and place it in the body of Narayana Krishna. When she placed the child to breastfeed the child, Bhagwan Krishna, of course, he was hungry, and Krishna Bhagavan, written in the Bhagavatam here, Bhagwan Shri Krishna closed his eyes. The baby closed his eyes. And the Bhagavatam says, why did he close his eyes? First of all, he closed his eyes because he called on Mahadev. He calls on Shri Mahadev, Shivji Bhagwan, कि हे Pashupatinath, you are a Naga Devata, you are a Vishuddhi, you are the Lord who drank poison and whole ocean of poison. Mahadev, I have a little poison here to deal with. Can you help me out? He closed his eyes and he called on Mahadev. Please, Mahadev, how did you manage to drink the poison? How did you manage to drink the poison? Please give me that lecture today. And second reason why he closed his eyes, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, was he did not want to see the pain in her eyes when she's now going to lose her life. He did not want to see the pain. So the Lord starts to suck on the so-called milk that was going to given to him now. And he sucks. And if poison kept her alive and he sucks all the poison out, what happened? Putana starts to scream because her life is coming out of her body. Her prana is coming out of her body. She starts to scream and scream and scream. And then Bhayanak Roop, her real form, came out. When Lord comes to us, my friends, he cracks that ego, he cracks that disguise, and our real form is revealed. This is present in every scripture. Hanumanji took form as Brahmana, but when he put his head at the feet of Lord, he became Hanuman. You put your head at the feet of God, you bow to God every single day. The Lord will take away that disguise that we want to embrace and give us our real identity. Putana, my friends, Bhayanak Roop, she became the ogress, and she starts to scream and scream and scream, and her length extended to the skies. And little Krishna continued to suck the poison out of her. She fell on the ground, my friends, like numbers of trees put together. And she fell on the ground, and everyone went, where is Balakrishna? Where is Balakrishna? Where is Balakrishna? And what happened? They picked up Krishna Bhagwan, they took him in the cow pen, and they took a bucket of the cow's urine. They took a bucket of the cow's urine and they bathed him with it. And they took the cow dung and rubbed it on his body. And they bathed him, urine, the cow's urine and the cow dung, they are medicinal. Back home when we do puja, you know the first thing we do? We take cow dung and we dab it on the ground first. You all know this, right? You guys know this? Say yes, no? Yes. They take cow dung and they dab it on the ground first. And that smell, oh, divine. The cow dung smell, you know why they do that? Because the place you're going to do the puja must be a pure place. That ground now becomes sacred when the cow dung is put there. We dab it and then we take the flour, remember flour? And we make nice design, and so those are yantric designs that we do. Tantric designs rather, it's prescribed how it must be done, the designs you have to make. Today we spread file paper, we take flour and so on, we do them, somehow everything. But, those times were very different. So they took him and they throw the cow and they give him a nice bath and they chant the mantras, Achyutaya Namaha, Janardhanaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha, to purify him. Today we are looking for all sorts of mantras for purification. Call Govinda's name, Janardhan's name. And they purified him, my friends. You know what happened to Putana? Putana, my friends, what happened to her? Putana, her body, when she fell on the ground, they had to chop her like logs to cremate her. She was huge. They chopped her like logs. And when she started to burn, it was like incense. What does that mean? It meant that she was purified by Sri Krishna. Whoever comes in contact with Sri Krishna becomes purified. They become divine. And so my friends, Putana, she went to the heavens. She went to Vaikuntha because the Lord, of course, took away her purity or impurity and sent her where she belonged. Bhagwan Shri Krishna, of course, you know, there's lots of leela about him. He eat butter and so on, but we'll talk about that Janmashtami night. We're going to do now, my friends, the beautiful Katha of Govardhan. Bhumika will sing a song, a bhajan, and then after Bhumika's bhajan, Vrinda will sing, and then we'll go to this beautiful talk about nature itself and how Shri Krishna Bhagwan was the most practical incarnation of Narayana. Bolye Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki Jai, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai.
मेरी लगी शाम संग प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। मेरी लगी शाम संग प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। क्या जाने कोई क्या जाने, क्या जाने कोई क्या जाने। मुझे मिल गया, मुझे मिल गया, मुझे मिल गया मन का रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। मेरी लगी शाम संग प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। छवि लगी मैंने शाम के जब से, भई बावरी में तो तब से। छवि लगी मैंने शाम के जब से, भई बावरी में तो तब से। बंदी प्रेम की डोर मोहन से, ये कैसी, ये कैसी, ये कैसी पागल प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। मेरी लगी शाम संग प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। मोहन की सुंदर सूरतिया, मन में बस गई मोहनी मूर्तिया। जब से होती शाम सुंदरिया, लोग कहे मैं बई बाबरिया। मैंने छोरी, मैंने छोरी, मैंने छोरी जग की रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। मेरी लगी शाम संग प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। क्या जाने कोई क्या जाने, क्या जाने कोई क्या जाने। मुझे मिल गया, मुझे मिल गया, मुझे मिल गया मन का मीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने। मेरी लगी शाम संग प्रीत दुनिया क्या जाने, दुनिया क्या जाने,
बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, बालकृष्ण लाल की जय हो।
मेरा आपकी कृपा से, मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम कन्हैया, करते हो तुम कन्हैया, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। पतवार के बिना ही मेरी नाव चल रही है। पतवार के बिना ही मेरी नाव चल रही है। हैरान है ज़माना, मंजिल भी मिल रही है। हैरान है ज़माना, मंजिल भी मिल रही है। करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, मेरा काम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम कन्हैया, करते हो तुम कन्हैया, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। तुम साथ हो जो मेरे, किस चीज़ की कमी है। तुम साथ हो जो मेरे, किस चीज़ की कमी है। किसी और चीज़ की अब दरकार ही नहीं है। किसी और चीज़ की अब दरकार ही नहीं है। तेरे साथ से गुलाम अब, तेरे साथ से गुलाम अब गुलफाम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम कन्हैया, करते हो तुम कन्हैया, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से, मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। सब काम हो रहा है। सब काम हो रहा है।
बोले श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। Shri Krishna Bhagwan, after a couple of leelas, he meets Kalia, the snake, removes the poison from Kalia. The Lord now proceeds, my friends. And one day, he saw his father doing something. Like every child does, they see their parents doing something and they want to know, what in the world are you doing in Gokul? What was happening? Bhagavanamapi tatreva baladeven sanyutah upashannivasan gopanindra yaga krityodhyaman तद्भिज्योऽपि भगवान् सर्वात्मा सर्वदर्शना प्रक्षयावन्तो पृच्छद् वृद्धान् नन्द पुरोगमान्. Bhagavan Shri Krishna saw his father, Nanda Baba, because they were farmers. They were cowherds, farmers. He saw Nanda Baba and the whole village. They had baskets of fruits, flowers, all kinds of offerings, puja ke saman. And they are going now to do puja. You know this, that I was like this when I was little. When my parents would sit to do something, I would like, Mommy, what is that for? They put a supari. What is that for? And you know, I used to be scolded by the Panditjis so much then, the older Pandits, because I like to ask questions. I was in my short pants and my short shirt and so on. You go, Panditji, where put up? And I would creep beside them, you know, and the Panditji, where put the supari there for? Panditji, where the 5 mango leaf for? Panditji, where the diya with coconut for? When they got more diya for? And oh boy, God, they will tell me, bye. You know, things were different then, you know. And they understood me though. So, why I put flower for? Why I put Shivji? When I put color flower from Shiv? All works. I used to ask questions. So that when the Panditji see me, they just feel a little bad. I ask my parents that all the time. Why you do this? Why you do that? Why you do this? Why you do that? Because I was very inquisitive. Children have that. Today the children are asking that here a lot. Panditji, why this, why that, why this, why that? And you have to explain to them. Bhagwan Shri Krishna saw all this puja saman is going. Bhagwan Shri Krishna ne kaha ki Pitaji, ye sab kya hai? What is all this? Nanda Baba says, Balak, we are farmers. And we take all this puja saman because we go to pray to Raja Indra. Raja Indra is the Lord of the rains, the Lord of thunder and rains and the lightning and so on. So without Raja Indra, if the rain doesn't fall, then our crops will not grow. Hey, Bhagwan Shri Krishna is listening to this gyan. He's not saying everything. Tatra tavat kriya yogo bhavatam kim vicharita athava loki kansthambe puschatah sadhu bhanyatam purjanyo bhagavan indro medhastyam medhyastyat murtayah tebhirvarshanti bhutanam prinam jivanam payah. Hey Krishna, we are going Parjanyo Bhagavan Indro. Bhagavan Indra is the Lord of rains, and Megha. Megha means rain. He gives rains. I told you about that just now. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, how can that be? You have to worship him for him to give you rain. He says, yes. And then he starts to give Krishna Bhagavan the lesson. The man who relinquishes a religious practice that has come down, you remember that word, this religious practice, come down from the generations, successive generations, for the love of enjoyment, greed, fear, and so on, or prejudice surely does not achieve good results. Nanda Baba is saying, if you avoid this practice that came down from the ancestors, then good na there. Right? Remember those times when you want to change something. All Krishna Bhagavan is doing is asking questions. And Nanda Baba is saying, because my father did this, and my father did this, and my father did this, I am doing this. So he had no explanation other than what he's giving. Bhagavan Shri Krishna was not satisfied with that, because Krishna Bhagavan is a very practical avatar. Krishna Bhagavan is a very practical avatar. When Bhagavan Shri Krishna, in his later days now, when he actually met Bhishma Pitamaha, he told Bhishma Pitamaha, you are crazy. He used another word, but I won't tell you that word. He said, you're crazy. Bhishma Pitamaha, the son of Mother Ganga, he can take one sword and destroy the whole armies that he was going to fight. He told Bhishma Pitamaha, you're crazy. Why did he say so? Because he asked Bhishma, Bhishma, you're such a noble man, yet you stand by the hypocrite, that crook, Dhritarashtra, to protect the kingdom. You are guarding the crook. Just like that, Krishna Bhagavan, he uses those words. He was not a holdbacker, as we would say. He does not hold back. He gives the word. Remember, he called Arjun in the Bhagavad Gita, Klaivyama Smagama Partha. Oh, why are you displaying such unmanly behavior? You're acting like a coward. Sri Krishna Bhagavan doesn't hold back. So he called Bhishma a coward. Bhishma says, what do you call me a coward for? He says, why are you protecting those unrighteous people? Bhishma says, Prana jaya para bachan na jaya. Remember those words of Dashrath? I give him my word that I will protect the kingdom. I will let my life go. but my award wouldn't go. Krishna Bhagavan says, no, you're ignorant, Bhishma. You're ignorant. The promise you made to protect this kingdom, it was when there were good things happening. They have changed. They have become demons. They are adharmic. You're going to still guard adharmic people? Let your word go. Who cares about your word? They have changed. Krishna Bhagavan was not practical. Pran jai par bachan na jai. No. He is the most practical avatar, and I love him for that. So he tells his father, Father, I don't think that is practical what you're doing. And his father now sits down. He puts all the hundreds of gopis to sit down. And what he does now, he gives them the gyan. Karmana jayate jantu karmaneva vilipate sukham dukham bhayam kshemam karmaneva bhipadyate asti chedishvara kaschit falarupanyanya karmanam kartaram bhajate sopi nahar kartuhu pramurhisaha kimindroho bhutanam sukh karmanuvartinam anishe nanyatha kartum swabhavihitam rinam. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Bhagwan Krishna, he says, my father, Karmanam jayate jantu karmaneva viliyate sukham dhukam bhayam shemam karmaneva bhitajate. These are the words of the Bhagvat. Bhagwan Shri Krishna says, Father, because of karma, birth happens. And because of karma, death occurs. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityur dhruvam janma mritasya cha. Those who are born has to die. Those who are die have to born. He says, Father, because of karma, a type of birth occurs, and because of karma, you die in a certain way. Because of karma, sukham dukham bhayam kshemam. Because of karma, sukham happens, happiness comes. Because of karma, dukham comes as well, sorrows comes. Karmaneva bhivadyate. Because of karma, my father, people cry. Because of karma, people laugh. Asti chedishvara kaschit phalarupanya karmanam. He says, Father, because of the seed you sow, this is philosophy we know, because of the seed you sow, that karma will come back to you. That karma will come back to you. One person come the other day here and Paraji, so me here you have flood. Me say yes. He says, so what happened? Tell him what happened. He said, how you know why they're not doing the back wall? I said, by the back wall, water and get the back wall. He said, you could have taken a hose and thrown on the wall and water could have go in and they could have fixed back the whole thing. I said, bye. It is only a matter of time when karma catches up with everybody. It is only a matter of time when karma catches up with everybody. Everybody these days, we're looking to weasel our way out of things, and we're looking to squeeze people in order to get a little bit. Only for our life, those things will accumulate. You squeeze a little bit from this body, you squeeze a little bit from that body, you squeeze a little bit from the insurance company. Some people come tell me some creative story with insurance company. I don't know what and what. I say to people all the time, these small deeds of adharma, of bad karma that we do, they will add up one day and you will feel the brunt of it. I don't want that in my life. I want to go to bed and sleep like I do every night. I want to sleep, whether I sleep 3 hours, 4 hours, I want to be lost in my sleep. Because I don't want any karma to come back to me like that. People do that every day. One man give me some gyan, how insurance, he basement flood and he get money pay insurance, he buy 2 more houses. I say, bhai, your karma will catch up with you. Your karma will catch up with you. I don't know what they tell me this story for. You can't tell a pandit ji that kind of thing that. You can tell your ordinary guys who will try for cheat community and all. You can't tell Pandit Harda that stuff. I'm going to tell you what I have to tell you. And my response to them is that karma catches up with everybody. Karma catches up with everything that we do. Karmana jayate jantu karmaneva viliyate. Nothing happens because it just happened like that. Bad luck, good luck. I love that story. Good luck with everything, Panditji. There's nothing like luck, bhai. There's nothing like luck. There's karma. We are sitting here today. Janamantare bhavet punyam. Bhagvat tells us, you're not sitting here today. I'm so happy to see so many of you in the temple. For all of you online, there are so many people in the temple today. I'm so pleased. The Bhagvat has been nice. People have been coming out. God bless all of you. Janamantare bhavet punyam. The cleaning group here who come and clean and give their life to this temple, they're not sitting here because, they just had a feeling. Karmana, karma. I am not just this blissed out and happy and overexcited as I always, because I got nothing else to do. No. I'm reaping my karma. I'm happy about it. There are times when I'm going to be sad, and I've been sad, and karma, I'll burn it out. Bhagwan Shri Krishna told, my friends, don't even think about stuff like that in your life. The Lord presents so many things. You remember in the earlier part of Bhagavatam, in book 2. In book 2 of the Bhagavatam, when Parikshit asks Shukadev Maharaj, tell me about the purpose of objects in my life. Shukadev Maharaj said, the purpose of objects in your life is to help you grow, not to help you fall. So when we see objects in our life, look something that nobody knows, hey, what am I going to do with them? Left them right there. Do you understand? Left it right there. Do not be tempted by anything. Do not be tempted by these things. Left and right, not you and not your business. Do good karma. Do good karma. Karma, this thing. But Panaji, same old thing about karma all the time. Talk something more. I can't create a new Bhagavatam. Bhagwan Shri Krishna told his father, Father, Kimendro ho bhutanam swakarmanu vartanam anishe nanyata kartum swabhavahitam dranam. This is very important for us to learn. Nobody can speed up karma. Nobody can erase karma. Nobody can speed up karma. Nobody can erase karma. So something wrong, no? Something wrong. We go to somebody to do something to erase this thing from our life. You can't do that. Nobody can give you something. Nobody can do something to erase karmas from your life. The doctor cannot erase sickness from your life. He can suppress your illness for your immune system to boost back. But that has to go away. Cough, or this thing called cold, has no cure. Cold has no, you know that. You go doctor, you're coughing, you get cold, and so you gotta live it out. You give you some cough medicine, whatever, for your sleep, and rest. You have to rest, let it go. Nobody can erase the karmas that you have. Nobody can cure your karmas. You have to learn these things, because in our community, our people, they want a band-aid solution. We want a band-aid solution. We spend our entire life creating a long wound. And when the wound now starts to bleed, we want to put one little plaster upon them, and it must go away. Do you understand? It doesn't work like that. It has to heal. It has to go through the process. And let it go. Kimandro yo bhutanam aswasya karmanu vartinam anishanenyata kartum swabhava hidamdranam. You cannot erase karma. You cannot speed it up. Even Lord Indra, he's giving you rains, Pitaji, because of his karma. You're receiving rains because of your karma, not because Indra is sorry for you. Not because Indra is sorry for you. That is why these simple teachings of Bhagavad Gita, karmanyeva dhikarasya ma phaleshu katachina. Shri Krishna Bhagavan tells us, if you go to Mahadev and you say, Mahadev, here's a bilpatra, take this bilpatra and make all my worries go away, your worries will never go away, because karmanyeva dhikarasya ma phaleshu katachina. When you do something, you cannot expect a fruit in return. You know that if you plant a seed, it will grow. Why are you having an expectation? Expectations destroy us. Expectations destroy us. So he goes on, my friends. Dehanuva jantuhu prapyatyutri karmanaha shatru mitra mudasina karmeva gururishwaraha. The devas are not accepted. They are not excluded from karma. The guru is not accepted from karma. Nobody is accepted from karma. And he gave his father the whole long work about karma. Impelled by the rajas qualities, clouds shower water around. It is practical, Dad, my father, that this mountain, look over there, you see that big mountain? It is practical, it is to understand, you know how rain is created, right? A cycle of rain. That the breeze take the vapor of the water, goes across the mountain and form clouds and then rain fall. That is, Papa, that is how rain fall in Braj. Not because Indra, you have to bribe him. Krishna Bhagavan says, don't bribe anybody. Don't bribe the Navgrahas with black dal and black isle for anything. Don't bribe the Navgrahas with metal and gold. My people, we have to erase this thing from our mentality. If God was one that takes bribe, then I do not want such a God. That you can bribe with some metal or some isle or some dal and all your problems get solved. I don't want such a God. I want a Bhagwan that sees the purity of my heart. That's the Bhagwan I want. And our God is not like that. But there are some who makes you feel that you have to do this and that and the other to cheat you. And there is a fee behind the process as well. Please, be educated, and simple Hindus do not subscribe to these things at all. Our community here, this community here, don't fall for that stuff. And if you do, get out of it, because it's not going to take you anywhere, my friends. Krishna Bhagavan nanam na naha puro janma pada na grama na graha vayam nityam vanokasastata vanashaila nivasinaha. They are neither cities, nor territories, nor villages, nor houses in our possession, Father. We have ever had our abode in the forest, dwelling as we do in the lands, in the mountains. Pitaji, if you want to worship, go worship the cows. Pitaji, if you want to worship, go worship the mountains. But don't worship someone called Indra because you have to have rains. And his father, of course, says, Krishna, then what will happen? You know, do we have this thing or this body used to do these things? As a young Panditji, I was challenged all the time with this. You're trying to make changes, and then people will tell you right off, you know, you don't know what you're doing because this is what I used to do for generations. Well, there has to be practicality behind what we do. So the father says, okay, let's go. So they stop the puja, and the father says, you see if anything wrong, you're going to be a cause for this. Oh boy. Something is going wrong now. Something is going to get wrong. They start to worship the mountain. Raja Indra sees this and he becomes ahankari. He becomes so prideish and jealous. And he becomes so angry that what happens, my friends? Raja Indra started. Ityang maghavat gyapta megha nirmukta bandhana nanda kokula masaro pidamasa surojaham. He starts to pour rains and rains in Gokul. Rain and rain, he started to pour. He said, I'm going to punish you. He's taking revenge. No? I'm going to punish all of you. You didn't do my puja, I'm going to give you punishment. And he started, now everybody run to Krishna. Hey, Krishna, you tell us to make changes, blame you. Everybody started to blame the guy who wants change. Don't, leaders cannot be afraid to take risks in life. Leaders can never be afraid, and that is why people sometimes they go and they question why is the CEO, he dress up and wear tie whole day, wear nice suit and nice shoes and everything. He come in 8 o'clock, leave 4 o'clock, and why he gets so much money? He now workaholic. I've been in the factory, look up, sweat to come, and people wipe them sweat and so. I worked in a factory before. I know it goes. Look up now, this manager coming in, dress up so nice. My friends, you know what they're paid for? You know why they're paid so much money? Because when the axe falls, it has to fall on someone's neck. And it's not going to fall on the neck of the guy in the factory. Nobody will know them. When stuff goes wrong in the temple, Pandit Harda temple. You hear what happened in Pandit Harda temple? He flood out Pandit Harda temple. You hear what happened in Pandit Harda temple? But when thing goes right, it's everybody's temple. When thing goes right, it's everybody's temple, right? And that is the price a leader pays. And that's the price. That's why they're rewarded what they're rewarded. Don't envy their salary and thing. A leader should not be afraid to take risks, my friends. Never afraid. And Shri Krishna says, I am the leader. He says, all the people of Raj, please come. You all are afraid. The rain is falling, no problem. Ityek tavek padam haste kritva govardhana chalam. He took his little finger. कृत्वा गोवर्णाचलं दधार नीलया कृष्णा शशात्रिमा बालकः अतः भगवान् गोपान् हेम्बतात व्रजोकमं यथोकजोषं विशता गिरिगतं सगोधना. गिरिराज भगवान की जय. He lifted the mountain with his little finger. Govardhan Maharaj, he lifted up high in the air. And the more he lifted it and he held in the air with a little finger. Why? To demonstrate to Raja Indra, I am not a little boy. I am no little boy, don't mess with me. I am Narayana. The Lord could have put the hand like this or something, or he took his little finger, the weakest of the five, and he lifted up the mountains like this, and he's playing his bansuri too. He's playing his bansuri while he's doing that. Raja Indra says, you're playing a little boy. He give more rain, and he give more rain. And when he gave more rains and rains, all the people came. Krishna Bhagavan says, come. All of you come under this mountain, take shelter. Take shelter. Sri Govardhan Maharaj. He call everybody like a big umbrella. And that's why you say, don't wait till people die to give them an umbrella that they can't wear, that they can't hold. Take your umbrella and give people shelter while they're alive. He hold it up, my friends. And everybody came under, and Indra is pouring his rains. Shri Govardhan Maharaj, Maharaj, tere mathe mukut biraj raho.
Govardhan Maharaj, Maharaj, tere mathe mukut biraj raho.
Tere mathe mukut biraj raho. Tere mathe mukut Shri Govardhan Maharaj, Maharaj, tere mathe mukut biraj raho. Shri Govardhan
Maharaj, Maharaj, tere mathe mukut biraj raho.
Shri Govardhan Maharaj ki jai ho. तोपे पान चढ़े तोपे फूल चढ़े तोपे पान चढ़े तोपे फूल चढ़े तोपे पान चढ़े तोपे फूल चढ़े तोपे चढ़े के हीरा लाल हो लाल तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज श्री गोवर्धन महाराज महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो श्री गोवर्धन महाराज महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो श्री गोवर्धन महाराज महाराज ओ तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो. He lifted up the Govardhan mountain, everybody came under it. It is said that Radha Devi left Barsana and she brought her friends and all of them took sticks and they were trying to hook the mountain. If you go to a beautiful temple called Prem Mandir in Vrindavan, beautiful, more beautiful, way beautiful than Taj Mahal, you will see that depiction. You'll see Bhagwan Shri Krishna, they depicted it where he lifted the mountain. It is so real. And you have all the gopis with their sticks trying to help. Now Krishna Bhagwan, watch all of them. And he blowing bansuri, poo, 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 poo. And he watch all of them making fun. And he just lifted it and he relaxed. 1 day passed. 2 days passed, Indra is sending more rain. 3 days passed, Indra 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. When 7 days passed, Indra Bhagwan, he ran out of rains. He didn't have more rains. Pains will only come for so long. In our life, we are more happy than we are more sad. You know that. We have more pleasure than we have more pain. But when the pains come very hard. Comes very hard. But mostly we have more happiness and pleasurable time than we have more painful time. When the pain come, sorrow come, it come very hard. But sorrows, you got to understand our Bollywood movies. The whole movie, the Starbai will struggle, but at the end he will win. You understand? He'll win at the end. That's come from Ramayana and Gita. And so the whole thing you will struggle, but at the end you will become victorious. Indra Bhagwan did not have reins more. And when he felt that his pride was crushed by this little boy, he went and bowed to Krishna. He says, Krishna, I apologize. I made a mistake. I make mistake, so please forgive me. And what is the lesson we learn from this, my friends? Krishna Bhagwan crushed the pride of Raja Indra. And he says, Indra, not ever in our scripture, not ever anybody must it be understood that you have to give God something to get something. You must never understand that. What we are doing, we offer puri, prasad and everything. These things are required. You offer certain pujas like Bhagwan Shivji, Panchopchar, you have the Pancha things, the 5 things that we offer. Those things are required. They're mandatory, as a matter of fact, for you to do puja. But my friends, don't understand it as the more you give, if you give 1 bottle honey and you give 1 ounce honey. No. These things are for a purpose. They have to be done. Mata Durga, 9 prasad and so on, they have to be done. But my friends, what happens? You have to understand that it is not to bribe God, or I'm missing a supari, God will be angry. Whether you give Bhagwan Shivji milk or no milk, he will always be happy. There's one lingam in Coimbatore. We were supposed to go there in November. We're not going, of course. Dhyana Lingam in Coimbatore. When you go in Dhyana Lingam, no prayer is offered, no water is offered, no flower. You just go there to sit. And sitting there just for 15 minutes, you're lost. Nothing is offered to Dhyan Lingam. No, Shivji Bhagwan, because he gives you the meditative state. So Krishna Bhagwan says, let it be known that you don't have to bribe any god to get anything. You have to do your sadhana. Do your homework in order to pass the exam. Don't bribe Saraswati Mata. She is the engine. You understand? She ain't going to make you pass your exam. You got to study to pass your exam. When you fall, though, and you're weak, she picks you up. That is the purpose of God in our life. Then Raja Indra's pride was broken. What happened now? Krishna Bhagwan grows up. He's growing up now. He's not even 16 years old yet. And he met this girl called Radha. He met the girl like every young boy meets a girl, or every young girl meets a boy, or boy meet boy, girl meet boy. Not my problem. Whatever it is, we meet somebody that we love. We meet somebody that we fall in love with. We meet somebody that we can share our life with. We meet somebody who we can share companionship with. That is what life is about, sharing companionship. Who you share with, none of anybody's business. So he meets a girl named Radha. But Radha was not Shri Krishna's lover. Radha was not married to Krishna. Please understand this. Radha Devi represents pure love. Radha Devi lives in a place called Barsana. Barsana, about half an hour, Panditji Ramprasadji, half an hour maybe from Vrindavan. Barsana Dham, yeah. Half an hour really from Barsana. All of them are neighborhood. Radha ji, my friends, she used to walk from Barsana, Durnagari. She used to walk from Barsana, my friends, to come listen to Shri Krishna playing his flute. Durnagari, Bari Dur Nagari, Dur Nagari re, Bari Dur Nagari, Dur Nagari, Bari Dur Nagari, Dur Nagari, Bari Dur Nagari. कैसे आऊं मैं कन्हाई, कैसे आऊं मैं कन्हाई, तेरी गोकुल नगरी, बड़ी दूर नगरी, कान्हा दूर नगरी, बड़ी दूर नगरी, कान्हा दूर नगरी, बड़ी दूर नगरी। रात में तो आऊं कान्हा, दर मोहे लागे, रात में तू आऊं कान्हा, दर मोहे लागे, दिन में आवो तू देखो सारी नगरी, बड़ी दूर नगरी। ओ दिन में आवो तू देखो सारी नगरी,
बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी
बड़ी दूर नगरी।
राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय हो। सखी संग आवू कान्हा शर्म मोहे लागे सखी संग आवू कान्हा शर्म मोहे लागे अकेले आवो तो भूल जाऊं नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी हो अकेले आवो तो भूल जाऊं नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर धीरे धीरे चलूं कान्हा हे माधव धीरे धीरे चलूं कान्हा कमर मोहे लचके धीरे धीरे चलूं कमर मोहे लचके घटपट चलूं तो चल काए गगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी हो घटपट चलूं तो चल काए नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी
बड़ी दूर नगरी।
हे कैसे आऊं मैं कन्हाई कैसे आऊं मैं कन्हाई तेरी गोकुल नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर हो कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी बड़ी दूर नगरी दूर नगरी कान्हा दूर नगरी Radha ji, it is a beautiful bhajan by Meera Bhai. Radha says, Krishna, Dur Nagari, I travel from Barsana to come to Gokul to listen you playing your basuri. Kaise aavu main kanhai teri Gokul Nagari. And by the time I come to hear you play, I have to go back home again because the walk is so long. I want to come to hear your basuri, Kanha. I want to come to hear it because the sound of your basuri, Kanha teri basuri. Bajati rahe din rain. It's so sweet. Raat ko main aavu kanha, dar mohe lage. I want to come in the night, but I will feel afraid. Din mein aao to dekho sari nagari. But if I come in the day, everybody will say, look on Gaura, come meet Krishna. Look on Gaura, come meet Krishna. How can I come? How can I come and see you? Now, Sakhi sang aau kanha, sharm mohe lage. If I come with my friends, I will feel shy. Because when I look at you, I blush. Talk about love story. This is what we call divine love, though, pure love. Sakhi sang aau kanha, sharm mohe lage. If I come with my girlfriends, as we say these days, I don't know why girls can say girlfriends, but boy can't say boyfriends. You ever realize that? Imagine if I say me and my boyfriends are coming. Big problem. But a girl can say me and my girlfriends are coming. Radha Devi says if I come with my girlfriends, I'll feel shy. Lekin akheli aayu to bhul javu nagari. But if I come alone, I'll forget the pathway. I'll forget the pathway. And so Radha Devi became she fell in love with Krishna. Tomorrow, is it tomorrow? Next day, someday? Yeah, we'll talk about tomorrow. We'll talk when Radha Devi, when Krishna Bhagwan leaves. Oh, when he leaves Vrindavan, your heart will be broken. Tomorrow must come, or must listen. Your heart will be broken. So he meets Radha Devi, and what happened? Krishna Bhagwan always liked to torture people in a good way.
One night when it was full moon, Chand mera dil, chandni ho tum. You know that song? Full moon song. All the romantic songs will come out on the full moon night. Bhagwan Shri Krishna went into the bank of the Yamuna and he took out his flute and he starts to play beautiful music, beautiful basuri. And everybody, it was like, late in the night, the gopis were feeding their children, their husbands were eating. And when they all heard the basuri, Muraliya har ki Madhuban mein dhoom machai. The gopis, they got so confused now, the girls, they got so confused that instead of feeding their husband, the child, the food, and the cow, the grass, they were feeding their husband and the child the grass, and they were feeding the cow, the bhojan. They got so confused, they wear their clothes upside down. Music of Sri Krishna, it really, it intoxicates you. Instead of throwing salt in the food, they throw sugar. Instead of throwing sugar in the food, they throw salt. That ever happened to you? When white sugar been just come out of Guyana? When white sugar been just come out in Guyana, oh boy, if you see confusion. People eat sweet salt rice. And their kheer was full of salt because they got confused. The women back then, they're so used to brown sugar. Our Blaimon brown sugar, or all of you where your estates were. I hope the new government, I pray to Bhagwan Mahadev, who likes the forest and the cane. I pray to Bhagwan Mahadev that the new government in Guyana will reopen all the sugar factories. All the sugar factories, so that our brothers and sisters who are living there, sugar is their bread and butter. Isn't it? Sugar is their bread and butter. And they have closed down. That is why I don't get into politics, but when a certain man who last name ends with Das, the guy, last name ends with Das, when he comes and he plays a martyr and a savior to our people, my question is, sir, where were you when all the sugar factories were being closed down? Weren't you voting for them that time? But when a Pandit talks politics, he bad. When the ordinary man are talking politics and they're drinking and they're having fun, they're good. But we're not, so I'm not talking politics. I'm not going to get into that. But I'm a human being who have a lot of family in Guyana. And I want to ask Mahadev Bhagwan, please bless the government so that they can, of course, open back those sugar factories and give our people back their livelihood. Give our people back their livelihood. Bhagwan Madhav, he blows his basuri, my friends, and people got so crazy. And all of them left their homes now. They left them home. This is called Ras Leela. Book 10 of the Bhagavatam. It is said that book 10 of the Bhagavatam is the heart of the Bhagvat. And the Ras Leela or Gopi Geet is the heartbeat of that heart. This is the peak or the crowning of the Bhagvat. Shri Krishna Bhagavan stands up and he watched all of them. All the ladies came and they left their children, they left their home, they left their responsibilities, and all of them flock around him now. And they're just waiting, and they're waiting for more flute to blow. This is the amazing thing about our tradition, that you can get lost and intoxicated, my friends, in good music. Music have what goes through these ears. The brain, as you know, has a large percentage of water. Water has memory. This is science. I don't need to tell you this stuff. That's why we put a kalash there. We put a coconut on top, and we go Rigvedaya Namah, Yajurvedaya Namah, Samvedaya Namah, Varunaya Namah, Prachetasaya Namah, Sarupine Namah. We call all the God name, and we throw the flowers in the water. The water is there, and at the end of it, we take the water and we throw it on the murti. You know why? Because the water has memory. And you take the memory in that water, the mantras, the energy. This has been measured, by the way. It's been measured. There's one a temple, Sri Vidya temple in the United States. The scientists came in, and the guru there, very powerful man, he put the kalash, and he says, measure the energy of that water. They measured it. There was zero energy inside. He put the coconut, the 5 mango leaves on top. He put his things inside. And he had all his students, and they started chanting Maharudram. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudrayam Namaste Rudramanya Vauto Taishave Namaha Namaste Astu Dhanmane Bahubhyamudate Namaha They all chanted, 108 of them chanted over that water. And then he says, scientists, come, throw your instrument in there now. You remove the leaf. And the energy level of the water, I'm sitting on Vyas Peeth. I don't make stuff up. I don't teach dogma. The energy level of the water rose significantly. My friends. This is what our people of the modern world are calling science. This existed before we discovered it. Science is what we have discovered that already existed. They discovered the energy in this water. Now, why am I talking about that? Majority of brains is made up of liquid. So the music that we hear, the liquid in the brain will actually hold on to the memory of that music. And that is why every one of you, when we grow up, young people, when we grow up, bhajans in our home was a must. Hanumanji Chalisa whole day putanam. So that this brain here, the water in this brain is holding on to the memories of the bhajans and the kirtan. The song that you put through these 2 ears here is going to impact how you think, how you respond in life. Then if you put all kind of garbage through these ears, I want to tell you, my friends, I don't know a single English song. I do not know. My wife is sitting there and my children are here. Other than those that they used to put on TV back home when we were in Barbies, there are a few like sad movies always make me cry, and I don't know what they have. Those ones, I know a few lines, but I do not know a single English song. I don't know a single English song because I don't understand what they are singing. They are singing in English and I can't recognize their English. You understand? I don't know a single English song because I've seen no beauty in it, and I have no criticism for those who like it. But it has never appealed to me. So, all the garbage that goes through these ears, all the type of music we put it impacts the thinking of a child and of a person. So be careful what you put through here. Let our bhajans, I have seen and you have seen where bhajans, people dance and they got intoxicated right in this mandir. Where we got so lost in bhajans when music is played that we got so intoxicated we danced. My friends, a lot of people want to dance but they can't display how they know for dance when music is played here. That can only be done at Matikoran. So people are excited about our music. Listen to good music. Shri Krishna played his music. Everybody left their work and they come. And he was a gentleman. It was like midnight. Ki swagatam yo mahabhaga priyam kirkadavani va vrajasyanam kaschit bhruta gaman karanam rajanyesha ghor rupa ghor sattva nishevitah pratiyad vrajam nehastheyam sribhi subhadyayam. He was a gentleman. He says, Swagatam, wo Mahabhaga. Welcome all of you, all you fortunate ones. Priyam kim karavarnicha. For what reason have you come here? What reason have you come here? Priyam kim karavarnicha. All of them are looking at each other. What do you mean? What reason I've come here for? You're playing good music. And then Vrajasyanam prate kaschit bhruta gamana karanam. Karanam, kis karan hai? They are looking at each other. Why are you asking us this? Why are you asking us this? Please reveal to me the motive of your visit, because mostly people come to temple when there is a problem. When people are happy, and so naturally that doesn't happen. Krishna Bhagavan said, is something wrong with all of you? So he's tormenting them. And there was a long discussion happened here. He said, you have left your mothers, your fathers, your brothers, sisters, your children. You have left them all at home and you have come here to me. Why? And this is the lesson in life, that our first gods are the ones at home, the parents. Krishna Bhagavan says, your first responsibility is your householder responsibility. So he told all of them, Ki Shravanat Darshanad Dhanyanyapi Bhavanu Kirtanad Na Tatha Sannikarshena pratiyat tato grihan. He says, let me tell you that the first lesson of love has nothing to do with physical proximity. Last night I spoke about this, that today we are searching for our soul mate, yet we are so connected to the body. We are searching for our soul mate, but yet we are connected to the body. Krishna Bhagavan says that this is the reason why love is so short-lived today. Because relationships are more of a body relationships, that is more of a soul relationship. No? Body relationship, when the body has been satisfied, then the love is gone. That is a body relationship. And that is happening quite a bit, my friends. Love has to be from the soul. If you can love something that you cannot see, that is called love. Love something that you cannot see. When you love something you can't see, that's real love, my friends. Krishna Bhagavan said the first lesson of love, I tell you, is that love has no physical proximity. Meditating to me, singing my glories, that is what matters. Therefore, return home, all of you. He chased them out. All of them look and they beg Krishna. Krishna, why? Gopya watch. Maivam vibhovate Bhagavan kaditam nrisam samyajya sarvavashanyastham padamulanam bhaktya majaswa durvagraha. They all says, Krishna, you ought not to speak so cruelly to us. You're breaking our hearts. We came here running after you and now you're chasing us. Ha! And they all start to cry. It's all been observed by all of them. What Krishna Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, I am the friend of all. I am the friend of all. You do not need to bribe me with anything. And so, my friends, they all pray to Krishna, please accept us. Please accept us. And what, my friends, happened? The Lord says, fine, let's all be friends. And it so happened that when he accepted all of them, a few of them came close to Shri Krishna in proximity. And there was a sense of pride by a few of them. There was a sense of pride because, oh, I'm close to God now, so they look down on the other gopis. It happens a lot. I'm close to my God, I can do this and do that. You're nothing, I look down on you. When that happens, God will leave your life right away. And when God leaves your life, you will know, you feel when God has no presence in your life. When that happened, Bhagavan Shri Krishna saw the pride of these few gopis. He left all of them right away. He disappeared. And when he disappeared, what happened? When God is not in our life, we cry. We never cry when he's there. How many of us go open book when things are going well? Do you go to an astrologer and say, astrologer, I'm having a party, I'm happy, I'm making so much, tell me what's going well so I can continue this? No, we don't do that. So they start to cry, my friends, Krishna Bhagavan is not there. And then this is called the Gopi Geet in the Bhagavatam. They all beg Krishna. They all search for him. Where are you, Krishna? Where are you? Jayati te dhikam janmana vraja srayat indira shashvadatrahi daiti drisyatam dikshutavaka stvai grita savaha svevichinvate sharadadushaye sadhujatasa sarisi jodara shri mushadrisha surat nath te shukladasika varatani ghrato neha kim vadam vijashlapyayat
राक्षसात् वर्षमारुतात् वैद्युतानलात्.
This is a Sanskrit song. In the Bhagavatam, we have the Venu Geet, we have the Gopi Geet. These are, I will be teaching some of the kids this starting in September. Because I want, when I sit here, I want them to sing these complex, this is very complex stuff. I want them to sing it. They sang in such sad tones to Sri Krishna, and they begged. They went and they searched for him. When they searched, they saw 4 footprints. And they said, oh, he did not run away alone. He had someone with him. One was a big footprint, one was a small footprint. They say, oh, he has a girl with him. Then they ran again, and they saw that there was only 2 footprints, a male footprint. And they saw the girl footprint disappeared, but the male footprint sunk. What they say, oh, he lifted her up now, and he's running with her. And all sorts of things came in their mind. And when they prayed, my friends, they say, Krishna, we will never make that mistake again. To have pride. The Lord appears. Iti gopya praganyantam palayantascha trividhyata rududa sukaram rajan Krishna darshan lalasa. Krishna Bhagwan appeared again. It's Saturday night. We have to enjoy. The Lord appeared again, my friends, and told all of them, Krishna Leela, this is Ras Leela. He told all of them that, listen, my disappearance from people's lives will make them sad. Whenever you are sad, my friends, God has disappeared from your life. I want you to, don't search for any mantra, don't search for any book, don't search for any Swami, any yogi. This is very simple. God cannot be there, and there will be destruction at the same time. Listen, where there is light, there can never be darkness. It's not possible. Where there is light, there can never be darkness. Where there is God, there can never be sorrows. And if there are sorrows and weakness and all these things, there is no God there. So what we got to do? We got to work to bring him back in our life. He told the gopis, Iti gopya pragadanya. He says, listen, I have reappeared in your life because you have repented. You sang me songs, you repented. And I will appear in your life now. I tell you, again, never be proud of me, because as much as I come in your life, I can leave in the same way. God, my friends, leaves. You know this, Mahalakshmi, when there was a fight in the heavens, she left the heavens and went into the ocean. She left there, and because she wants peace. God wants to be where there's peace. And so what happened? The gopi says, please, Krishna, will you dance the Ras Leela with us? Will you dance with us and celebrate with us? Because dancing, my friends, is not only an expression of something that, we enjoy only when we are not in our senses. That is not dancing. Dancing, in this temple here, when Thakurji had come and many other people, India had come. If you saw the Indian community are dancing and are dancing. I went to Vrindavan, 30,000 people in a yagya. They got up and they're dancing Ras Leela. I went to Mataji and I said, Mataji, what's wrong with you? This is not Kashi. I don't think you have bhang in you. What you have in you make your dancing. He said, no, it is not me dancing. It is the little Krishna in me that is dancing. Bole Krishna Bhagwan ki. So I want to ask you, when you're at a reception or anywhere, what is dancing? Is it the Krishna in you, or is it something else that is dancing in you? Maaf kijiye, I have to ask these questions, because we wait until we are stimulated by something, wrong to dance. But we have to be stimulated by Sri Narayana. We have to be stimulated by Mahadev. If you go to Kashi and you see all those people dance like mad people, well, they got something in them too. But anyways, you go to Vrindavan, pure dancing, you see. And in this temple here, they dance so much. When the Indian community come, our West Indian community, only 1-2 people. Auntie Lake does dance 1-2 times. Now she dancing partner is not here. Auntie Daris is not here. So we get mud dancers, but they feel the Krishna in them is dancing. And so they say Krishna dance. And this is where the Ras Leela comes, where thousands of gopis were there, and each one of them, there was a Krishna that was dancing with them. There was a Krishna that was dancing with them, my friends. Bhagwan Shivji, there is a little story that tells us, Bhagwan Shivji, this evening you will see the lingam dressed up as Gopishwar. The lingam is dressed up as Gopeshwar, where Bhagwan Shivji now, he heard this. Please, let's take a few minutes. It's a Saturday night and enjoy the session, my friends. Shivji Bhagwan, he is in Kailash. And he heard that this Ras Leela was going on. So he looks at Mata Parvati. He says, Parvati, I want to go dance too. Parvati Mata says, no, that is only for ladies. Here, Shivji, dress me up like a lady, Parvati. हरे एक दिन वो भोले बंदारे बन के ब्रज के नारी वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। हरे पार्वती भी मना के हारे, ना माने त्रिपुरारी वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। हो एक दिन वो भोले बंदारी बन के ब्रज की नारी वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। If you can dance, please clap your hands, everyone. जय हो भोलेनाथ। पार्वती ने भोले मैं भी चलूंगा तेरे संग में, राधा संग श्याम नाचे मैं भी नचूंगा तेरे संग में। रास रचेंगी ब्रज में भारी हमें धिकारे प्यारे वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। हाँ एक दिन वो भोले भंडारे बन के ब्रज की नारी वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। हो मेरे भोले स्वामी कैसे ले जाऊं अपने संग में, शाम के सिवा वहाँ पुरुष न जाए उस रास में। हंसी करेंगे ब्रज की नारे मानो बात हमारी वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। बम बोले एक दिन वो भोले भंडारे बन के ब्रज की नारी वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। Parvati said, that's a girl thing. Krishna is only dancing with the girls. Bholenath, what are you going to do there? Bholenath said, I want to go, Parvati, please. पार्वती माता ने कहा था, हे मेरे भोले स्वामी कैसे ले जाऊं अपने संग में? How can I even come with you as well? Krishna will see you, he see me, not know what happened. शाम के सिवा पुरुष न जाए उस रास में. No man can enter that ring that he has. That is called, my friends, the wheel of life. हंसी करेंगी ब्रज की नारी माने बाट हमारी वृंदावन आ गई. If you go there, people will laugh at you, भोले, they will throw you out. अरे भोलेनाथ is begging माँ पार्वती, ऐसा बना दो मोही कोई न जाए इस रास को, मैं हूँ सहेली तेरी ऐसे ही बताओ ब्रजरास को. भगवान शिव says, Parvati, listen, let the two of us go. You go, Krishna Bhagavan will accept you, and you dress me up like a lady. Now cover up all the snakes and everything. Give me sari, give me bangles and everything, and I will go. Mata Parvati said, बना के चूड़ा पहन के सारी चाल चली मतवाली. बना के चूड़ा, he wear on bangles. Bholenath wear on bangles, and he put on sari on his head. This is the love. He is willing to transform from Bholenath, the Lord with nothing, to Gopeshwar, the Lord who dresses like a woman, to go see Krishna. देखा मोहन से समझ गई हो सारी बात में. So they appear now, they run, they go in Ras Mandal. Mohanji, Bhagavan Shri Krishna saw Mahadev from a distance, and he saw the sari on his head, and he saw a snake is trying to come out of the sari. Bhagavan Shri Krishna ne kaha ki Mahadev, itni pyar hai aapne hriday mein. So much of love is in your heart, Mahadev. Look what you're doing. ऐसी बजाए बंसी सुध बुध भूल भोलेनाथ के. He said, okay, I'm going to teach you a lesson. ऐसी बनाए. He played the basuri so sweet that he wants Bholenath to dance and forget himself. Because you know Bholenath, he's Nataraj. When he dances, he forget about the world. The world collapses when he dances. He takes over the dance floor. You know, he takes over the dance floor. Sir se sirak gayi sab sari muskayi giridhari. And when exactly what happened, Bholenath Bhagwan dance, and the sari come out, and the snake come out, and the Ganga come out, and everything come out, and the skulls are show, and the bhasma show, but he's dancing instead of basuri. Now he got his trishul, and he's blowing trishul. Oh, Bhagwan. दीन दयालु तेरा हे गोपेश्वर हुआ नाम रे. Bhagwan Mahadev is dancing, and Shri Krishna looked at him and says, Bhole, I'm impressed by your love for me. I'm impressed by your love for me. Therefore, as of today, I pronounce that in Vrindavan, you will be called Gopeshwar Mahadev. Bole Gopeshwar Mahadev Bhagwan ki jai. O Bhole Baba, tera Vrindavan bana dhera dham re. And Vrindavan will be considered your dham. Bhakt kahe ho Tripurari rake laj hamari. And whoever come to you, to Vrindavan, to your dham. Dham means a place where God resides. And whoever comes to see you as Gopeshwar in Vrindavan, they will forever be filled with love. My friends, if you go to that temple in Vrindavan, Gopeshwar Mahadev, oh, you won't believe what you're seeing. It's a lingam. You can Google it, these days you've got to Google. Not now though, afterwards. You can see Mahadev Bhagwan in a lingam. They put on a lenga on him, and they put on nose ring on him, and they put on a lipstick on him, and they put on a veil on him. Because Bhagwan Shri Krishna declared that as today, you'll be Gopeshwar Mahadev. That's why, my friends, today, the lingam is dressed as a gopi, as a girl with veil, and lenga, and lipstick and nose ring, because Bhagwan Shivji took this form as Gopeshwar. And what happened? Mahadev was lost in love, and they all danced, my friends. They all dance. And our final song as we conclude the ceremony today is the Ras Leela song. Gokul mein dekho, Vrindavan mein dekho, Murali baje re, Sham sang Radha nache re. The Lord dances with us. When you're dancing with Krishna, please don't think that you have him for yourself. Everybody who's dancing with him, they have him in their hearts as well, my friends. Bhagwan's blessings to all of you who have come out this evening and who have made your way here. I'm so happy to see so many of you. And I know tomorrow is Rukmini Vivaah, the marriage ceremony of Bhagwan Shri Krishna and Rukmini. I know you're going to come out more. We have space, lots more seats here. So please come on out and fill up the temple. We are not even at capacity here according to the laws. So 30% of 840 is a lot. So we have a lot of space for people here to come on out. Come on out, fill up the temple, and let us express our love for Shri Krishna and Radha. Now we're going to sing Gokul mein dekho, Vrindavan mein dekho. And I will ask, traditionally when this happens, we do Govardhan Puja as well. The Panditji will stand there with a distance. And all of you who have prasadam and flowers and dakshina and so, please come to Govardhan Maharaj. And you can put your prasad there, your flower there, dakshina there, whatever it is. Or if you just want to come and have a peek of Radha and Krishna, both of them, the small ones, they are dressed in green today, signifying the beauty of nature, my friends. And please, if you want to dance, don't be afraid as well. Hare Gokul mein dekho, Vrindavan mein dekho, ho ho ho, ho ho ho. गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में देखो रे मुरली बाजे रे श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में देखो रे मुरली बाजे रे श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे. You can get up now. One family at a time, please. Govardhan Puja. हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे छम छम नाचे राधा रानी सुन के मीठी मुरलिया छम छम नाचे राधा रानी सुन के मीठी मुरलिया शाम सभी पे सब बलिहारी ग्वाल बाल और गैया शाम सभी पे सब बलिहारी ग्वाल बाल और गैया
सरर सरर चारर रे हो, हे सरर सरर चारे रे हो, सरर सरर चारे रे मधुरी मुरवैया से मेघा गाजे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे। गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में देखो रे मुरली बाजे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे। बंसी वट पर यमुना तट पर कान्हा रास रचाए, बंसी वट पर यमुना तट पर
कान्हा रास रचाए।
हो गोपी बन कर शंकर आए, गोपेश्वर कहलाए,
गोपी बनकर शंकर आए, गोपेश्वर कहलाए।
दम 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 डमरू बाजे, दम दम डमरू बाजे, कान्हा के मुरली पे सब जग नाचे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे। गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में देखो रे मुरली बाजे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे। चंद्र किरण सा श्याम सलोना, दो आँखों कजरा रे, संग किरण सा श्याम सलोना, दो आँखें कजरा रे। ठुमक ठुमक नाचे गोपी जन के जग का पालन हारे, ठुमक ठुमक नाचे गोपियन के संग
जग का पालनहारे।
अरे रास बिहारी संग, रास बिहारी संग राधा सुकुमारी है, बिरज में विराजे है, श्याम संग राधा नाचे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे है। हो गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में
देखो रे मुरली बाजे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे,
हो श्याम संग
राधा नाचे रे।
हरे कान्हा बजावे बांसुरी, यमुना के तट पे आ गई गोपी संग रास रचे, कान्हा बजावे बांसुरी, यमुना की तट पे आ गई गोपी संग रास। हरे रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी सखी रास रचो है, रास रचे है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी संग रास रचे। हरे ब्रह्मा नाचे शंकर नाचे, नाचे का हरे ब्रह्मा नाचे नाचे, नाचे सारा गण, ब्रह्मा नाचे शंकर नाचे, नाचे सारा गण, मन मेरा बन गयो सखी रे पावन वृंदावन, मन मेरा बन गयो सखी रे पावन वृंदावन। राधा नाचे कृष्ण नाचे, नाचे गोपीजन, राधा नाचे कृष्ण नाचे, नाचे गोपीजन, मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन, मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन। रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी सखी रास रचो है, रास रचो है,
रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी हरि रास रचो है।
सूर्य नाचे चंद्र नाचे, नाचे तारागण, सूर्य नाचे नाचे तारागण। मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन, मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन। राधा नाचे कृष्ण नाचे, नाचे तारागण, राधा नाचे कृष्ण नाचे, नाचे गोपी जन। मन मेरा बन पावन वृंदावन, मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन। रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी सखी रास रचो है, रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी
सखी रास रचो है।
राधा नाचे कृष्ण नाचे, नाचे गोपी जन, राधा नाचे कृष्ण नाचे, नाचे गोपी जन। मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन, मन मेरा बन गयो सखीरी पावन वृंदावन। हे रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारे सखी रास रचो है, रास रचो है, रास रचो है,
यमुना की नारी सखी रास रचो है।
गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में देखो रे, मुरली बाजे रे, हे श्याम संग राधा नाचे, हे श्याम संग राधा नाचे। अरे गोकुल में देखो वृंदावन में देखो रे, मुरली बाजे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे, अरे श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे। रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारे संगी रास रचो है, रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी
सखी रास रचो है।
अरे रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी सखी रास रचो है।
रास रचो है, रास रचो है, यमुना की नारी सखी रास रचो है।
जरा चल के वृंदावन देखो, जरा हट के जमाने से देखो, शाम बंसी बजाते मिलेंगे, शाम मुरली बजाते मिलेंगे। जरा चल के वृंदावन देखो, जरा हट के जमाने से देखो, शाम बंसी बजाते मिलेंगे, शाम मुरली बजाते मिलेंगे। झूला झूल रही होगी राधा रानी, झूला झूल रही होगी राधा रानी, शाम झूला झूलाते मिलेंगे, शाम झूला झूलाते मिलेंगे। जरा चल के वृंदावन देखो, जरा हट के जमाने से देखो, शाम बंसी बजाते मिलेंगे, शाम मुरली बजाते मिलेंगे। साथ में उनके ग्वाल बाल होंगे, साथ में उनके ग्वाल बाल होंगे, शाम गौवे चढ़ाते मिलेंगे, शाम गौवे चढ़ाते मिलेंगे। जरा चल के वृंदावन देखो, जरा हट के जमाने से देखो, शाम बंसी बजाते मिलेंगे, शाम मुरली बजाते मिलेंगे। अभी रूठ गई होगी राधा रानी, अब रूठ गई होगी राधा रानी, शाम उनको मनाते मिलेंगे, शाम उनको मनाते मिलेंगे। जरा चल के वृंदावन देखो, जरा हट के जमाने से देखो, शाम बंसी बजाते मिलेंगे, शाम बंसी बजाते मिलेंगे। सावरा मेरा सावरा, सावरा मेरा सावरा, सावरा मेरा सावरा, सावरा मेरा सावरा। लूट ले गया दिल जिगर, सावरा जादूगर, लूट लेके गया दिल जिगर, सावरा जादूगर। हरे गोकुल में देखो, वृंदावन में देखो रे, मुरली बाजे रे, श्याम संग राधा नाचे रे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचेंगे, हो श्याम संग राधा नाचेंगे। बोले श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की। The Ras Leela, the dance of life, brings people together with Krishna. May all of you continue to dance amidst challengings, amid rains, amid storms. And while you dance, dance with your Krishna, because that dance is a dance which you will not feel pains afterward, but you will feel love in your heart. This evening, sincere thanks to our Shrotas, our sponsors, Auntie Lake and Uncle Lach, and more so for their love and support for this temple in so many ways. Their smile and their encouraging words have always kept us going. Sincere thanks to Auntie Shirley and her family as well, for always for making this temple her home for so many years, and for still keeping it her home. Is a place where she finds bliss, comfort and joy. And Dylan is here with her this evening, her grandson. God bless him and his family as well. And to our volunteers, our cleaning crew, who make sure that everything goes well in the temple, and the temple is spick and span when you get here this evening. Sincere thanks to all of them. I've mentioned their names and all of them before. We're very proud of their commitment to this temple. Last week, on a last-minute notice at about 8:30 p.m., I sent a text to Anita ji and made a call to her that I need volunteers to come here and clean. And minutes, my friends, this temple was filled with volunteers. Filled. One thing we're blessed with is volunteers. I told this story the other day. Because of the things that happened, we decided that since the carpet is out and the rug is out, or the padding is out, why not paint the temple at the same time, right? Why not paint? So we went to the contractor and says, can you paint our temple? How much it costs? Then come back and say, only $20,000 will paint the whole temple for you, Mr. Ram Ramji, Ram Ram. We make a 20,000 from, call the volunteers and says, guys, we need to paint this temple, and we're now going to pay 20,000. And friends, the volunteers came, and within one day, they started 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 5:30, before I start my Katha there, they were finished painting this whole temple along with the ceiling. So please, clap for the volunteers. And up to now, I didn't see the bill for the paint, but I'm sure that that will be taken care of, my friends. We have, of course, ongoing expenses at the temple. This, and with our new carpet going in and our new padding and everything, and it's a beautiful, after 5 years in any ways, a temple has to have a facelift. This is according to our hey, I'm still back. My kids are always so loving and supportive. They make fun of me sometimes when, oh, by the way, today is 138 days consecutively, friends, that we are on Shanti Satsangh and on the air. 138 days consecutively. We are going to go until 150, which is August 20th, which incidentally is my biggest daughter's birthday. She's turning 17. Bapre. So when she turns 20 on August 20th, that will be our 150th session. She'll be turning 17 on August 20th. It's not mean I'm getting old. So we're going to do 150 up to August 20th. We'll continue till then, and then we'll figure out what to do. The children, they have never complained to me, friends. This is 138th day, and one day they never said, Dad, we're tired, or Dad, let's take a break today. Not one day. In fact, they are fueled up and they're dressed before me to do this. And if it wasn't them, I can't play harmonium. I can play everything, but I can't play everything at the same time. And I cannot sing like them, certainly, and their love has been there. So
They finally said that, let's go to 150, and then we need a small vacation before our school. And we had to honor that request, so we're going up to August 20th, and we're starting to get depressing text already. Panaji, so what will happen after then, I will look forward for 7 o'clock, and I cannot let it go like that. So we find a way, at least for the seniors who are home and cannot come to the temple, for them to make do. So we're finding a way for that to happen. But it is an amazing journey so far. So go back to this. We had the paint cost about 5,000 or so. We got to pay some deductible and thing for we're going to be in about $20,000 or so of our pockets. But I've told you, I've not done a fundraising for this. I'm going to request 20 of my good friends who I know can give me $1,000 each. And they're not going to even notice that it came out of the bank account. So I'm going to reach out to them. I've already, for some of them. But I don't want to reach out to the public and, give money. No. You have done your part in so many ways. So thanks to all who have contributed so far. And it's good to see all of you again. This evening, we'll make things happen. After Janamashmi, we're going full bore with the repairs. The carpets will be coming in, and the outside will be painted. And the temple, we have to do another consecration because the space has been tampered with. People came in with their shoes and so on during the construction. So we have to do a blessing ceremony for the Kshetrapal and so on to come back and so on. So we'll do that afterwards. We'll keep you posted. But the temple will be opened and closed for a little bit. Follow our announcements as what's going on. And then, we'll be closed for a bit. Not closed, but after Janamashmi, Pitru Paksh will come at the end of September. And then for 6 weeks, because after Pitru Paksh, we have Adhik Maas. There's an extra month. So usually after Pitru Paksh, 2 weeks, you have Navratri. That's not going to happen this year. You have the 2 weeks, then you have Adhik Maas, which is the next month, which you cannot do any jandi, you can't do any weddings, you can't do sanskars, nothing like that. So for 6 weeks from September 4th, there'll be dead activities. The temple has to keep going though. We'll have services and all these kind of things. We'll bring back the online satsang because when people don't come, we have to bring the service into their home. And that's how we help to pay our bills, right? So please support us continuously with whatever we do. I thank you all very much for your generosities. We're figuring out the rest of the year. I don't know what the dinner will look like. November 7th is our dinner. That's planned. But as of now, you cannot go and share food and so on in banquet halls. But that's the time when we use actually to get some money to pay for the cold months. We'll figure stuff out day by day. I'm not stressed. I'm a free bird. I'm happy. And as long as I have the community by our side and Bholenath Bhagwan by our side, nothing wrong will ever happen. So please don't be afraid of anything. We're all together in this whole process. God bless all of you. And I'm so happy to see so many of you this evening. I'm happy to see my good friend, Dr. Chabi and Auntie Kay. And they have, of course, Dr. Chabi is a very busy man. And Auntie Hema is here as well this evening. God bless all of you. Nice to see you. And so many of you have come out. I hope to see you back tomorrow again for our satsang. Tomorrow is, we're so lucky that we'll be having 2 weddings in 1 week. Last week we had a big wedding ceremony, the biggest wedding ceremony that we have seen in the summer. And on my YouTube channel, I put up a summary video, a YouTube channel, Hardatashwar YouTube, a summary video on my Facebook page. The link is there as well. You can see the background work of the wedding ceremony, how hard the people work, and how much fun we had in this process. It's a lot of hours, lots of hours. Things like that don't happen. But our volunteers, I bow to them each day for their commitment to our cause. So go on to YouTube, and it is my YouTube channel. And while you're there, you can like the channel as well. I don't promote it too well. So thank you very much, and God bless all of you. Yes? Oh, yes. I want to say happy belated birthday to our dear sister Angela. Yesterday was her birthday, and I wished her birthday yesterday, but she wasn't here. So Angela, happy birthday to you, belated birthday. She's a very devoted, committed volunteer to this temple. And one of the advantages we have with Angela is that she lives close by and she can get here very quickly, along with many other people. But it was her birthday, and we want to celebrate with her and give Prabhu thanks and gratitude for blessing us with her and her family as well in our midst. It is people like these that make significant difference in the way we do things here. happy birthday again to you, and hope you had a blessed one. And I'm so happy to see the cleaning group took 2 babies this evening, because they're such a big family and so united. Bhagwan bless all of you. Let's stand for Aarti, everyone. Yani kani cha papani janmantar kritani cha tani sarvani nashyantu pradakshinam pade pade. The Panditjis will be doing Aarti because obviously of what's happening.
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की गले में वैजयंती माला बजावे मुरली मधुर धारा श्रवण में कुंडल जल काला नंद के आनंद नंद लाला गगन सब अंग कांति काली राधिका चमक रही आली रतन में ढाले वनमाली भ्रमर से अलग कस्तूरी तिलक चंद्र से झलक ललित छवि श्यामा प्यारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की कनक में मोर मुकुट से देव का दर्शन को कर से गगन सो सुमन रास बरसे बजे मुरचंद मधुर मृदंग ग्वालिनी संग अतुल रति गोप कुमारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की चहल से प्रगट भई गंगा कलुष कलिहारिणी श्री गंगा स्मरण से होत मोह भंगा बसे शिव शीश जटा के बीच हरे अंग की चरण छवि श्री बनवारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिस्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां सर्वे सन्तु निरामय सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणपति भगवान की, नवग्रह देवता की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्री राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, भवानी शंकर भगवान की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, नवदुर्गा मैया की, सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, सरस्वती माता की, महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। जयकारा शेर वालिला बोल साचे दरबार की, भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे श्याम। श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की सब कोई जय जय सीताराम, जय श्री कृष्ण। Good to see all of you again and have a safe drive home. Tonight, Anita, is the thing organized? Take out organized? Outside, right? So the team tonight, the volunteers, they have organized, prepare food in a safe manner for takeout. You cannot eat in the surroundings or gather to eat. So you can take the box with you, and it's outside, right? They'll take the box, take it to your vehicle, and who are driving cannot eat, please. If you can't drive and eat, that's distracted driving. So who not drive can eat, all right? And good to see all of you again. Bhagwan Shri Krishna's blessings. Again, if you're coming to Janmashtami service, you have to text me. The code is JANM. You have to text me JANM and the number of people coming. That's all you need to do. JANM and 4 or 3 or 2, whatever it is. And we'll have chairs and so on reserved to cater for the crowd at night and make it safe for everyone. God bless all of you. Jai Shri Krishna.